Street, top investors watching your money this week. Joining me right now is the University of Akron's Investment Fund Chairman, Dennis Gartman, Payne Capital Management President and host of Payne Points of Wealth podcast, Ryan Payne, and IHT Wealth Management President, Steve Dudash. Great to see you guys this morning. Thank you so much for being here. Steve, kicking it off with you on earnings season. We're in the middle of the first quarter reporting season. We just heard from Johnson & Johnson. It beat expectations this morning. We're expecting some result or solution on the pause on its COVID vaccine sooner rather than later. They're talking about potentially this week, Friday, in terms of that pause going away. Dow Component Travelers also posted a double beat moments ago, and we are waiting on others. Procter & Gamble, Lockheed Martin this morning as well. Netflix will be out after the close. How would you assess first quarter earnings so far?
Well, and we talked about this a few weeks ago. The snapshot is everyone's going to beat earnings. Everyone's going to have really good growth potential on the next quarter. Like that's the easy story. The harder part is, what are they really going to do with it? How much better is it going to be? Procter & Gamble, they made a lot of money last year off, hoarding and things like that. And all they were doing was taking this year's profits and pushing it into last year. That's probably not sustainable. That's not a realistic business model that you should see them to do really well this year. Johnson & Johnson, on the other hand, though, let's be honest, they don't make a ton of money off the vaccine. And that is emotional reaction when you see the stock price go back to that. You can take advantage of that because they make their real money on the medical side for the most part. And that is more elective surgeries are coming down the road. That pulled back huge last year. You will see a big push this year. I'm sure they're going to talk about it in their earnings report. That brings more money to the bottom line. And that's something that is going to have a huge impact on their stock this year. And then Netflix, that's the one I'm really interested in. Can they keep Disney away? Did they keep their subscribers? Are they still growing? They're the king. There's no doubt about it. And they got great content. But is it eroding at all? That's what I want to. That's what we all want to see. We think it's going to sustain. We don't think just because you got a vaccine, you may not buy toilet paper like you once did, but you're not dropping your Netflix subscription because of it. And so, two different companies, wildly different valuations. And we really think that companies like Netflix still have long-term growth in front of them.
Yeah, well, look, we are looking at a better tone to earnings, that's for sure. And the rest of the year will include much better comparisons.